I'll learn how to do the countdown. Before I finally realized when I was actually going live, I was already counting down. So nevertheless, I know you're not watching this live. If you are, if you have hit that subscribe button, you will be notified when I go live. So that's why some have seen it in real time, not so much live. We should be working, right? But when I do send it out, I've been told by some of our coworkers, "Hey, I've already saw it before you even notified the group chat." So, nevertheless, good Friday afternoon. I hope everybody's having a good kickoff to their weekend. And if you're still on shift and you're working hard, thank you very much. If you're on tomorrow and Sunday, thank you very much too. So, nevertheless, let's get down to business here so we don't keep y'all any further than what we have to do. July shout outs. We already did the July shout out birthdays, right? We did the Josh, Jessica, Andrea, Aaron, Ashley. So, happy belated birthday again. Can't believe it's coming down to the end of July already. We are July 18th. Yes, we're July 18th. I have a calendar right there. Why am I looking up there? Okay. Microsoft Authenticator. What is that? We have been talking a lot about that. So, nevertheless, that's a hot topic right now. By July 24th, you have had to already. Let me see. Let me read this because I'm trying to do this from off the top of my head. Christus Health moves from the Okta to Microsoft Entra ID for single sign-on and multi-factor authentication. On Thursday, July 24th at 7 p.m., this will take effect on how you access apps like in your work computer, Citrix, Infor, Genesis, and more, even from your phone. So let's not take a chance. Oh, I don't access my apps on my phone. I don't have to do this multi-authenticator. Yes, please go ahead and do this. Keep reading for what you can do in advance to ensure access to the resources you use daily are accessible. So you must enroll in the Microsoft Entra before July 24th. So please, when you log on to the intranet, you will see a notification like this. It'll say Microsoft Authenticator. So you can either do it on the Christus computer or you can go to your apps and you can look for that logo because there are other two. Use the Microsoft Authenticator. And there you go. By July 24th. On that note, by July 31st, folks, please complete your Genesis. I'm actively completing one of mine. You've got to do it by the 31st. If you do not complete your Genesis by the due date, you will be notified to be by myself to sign a documentation stating that you were past due. That's a no-no. We don't want that. Okay, so please let's go ahead and knock those Genesis out by July 31st also, along with the Microsoft Authenticator. CT apps next week. See Clarissa about that. CT applications for United Imaging. CT scanner will be in, as you know, and we've discussed it in depth. We're having issues with our Viz.ai processing of our perfusion studies. Okay, we don't know if it's a Viz.ai. We don't know if it's United Imaging software. Could be both. I'm not sure. Maybe they're missing something. But if other sites aren't, well, when I say other sites, there's only one other one who does perfusions. That's Shoreline. South currently is on the radar right now in regards to having issues with their perfusion. So it could be United Imaging application process. So Jeremy will be in next. See Clarissa about that. Clarissa, remind me in the chat. So I don't have to look it up on email. All right. Welcome to Aaron Espinosa. Aaron has completed his first week of orientation in MRI. Welcome, Aaron Espinosa. And July 28th, we've got Beto orienting in his Shoreline orientation. That he will be joining us Tuesday. And then we have Kaylin. I hope I'm not saying her name wrong. Kaylin Dibble joining us August 11th. We talked about that in the last huddle. But as we get closer to August 11th, we'll remind everybody. Liz just celebrated 14 years. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Liz, on celebrating your 14 years being at Spawn South. About a week and a half ago, maybe not 2 weeks, we had stroke accreditation on site and everything. It's official. Spawn South got reaccredited with their stroke. Can't read that. I just looked at it for their stroke Gold Plus. So congratulations to everybody who was basically on site when the stroke accreditors came by. And thank you, Clarissa and Katie. Y'all were on site for that. So you got to be get a little exposure to an accreditation visit. Folks, that's all I have. And we're at the 4 minute and 54 seconds mark. So good job. and have a great weekend. Thank you.